Nice. Okay. Today we start a new phase in our IGCSE economics, and it is allocation of resources. And we will start off with something very, very simple. So this chapter will probably be the most simple chapter you have ever studied before, macro and microeconomics. And so the only thing that you really need to know for this chapter is that you want to be able to separate what are microeconomic decisions and what are macroeconomic decisions. This may sound a little hard right now, but it is actually very simple. So we will just start with talking about what is this microeconomics. And you don't really need to memorize any of this definition. You just need to know what is going on. So an example of microeconomics is just this kind of people negotiating here at a supermarket, right? For maybe a few dollars here. This is a type of microeconomic decision making. And the definition for it is the study of decision making and behavior of households and firms. So how will the test ask you a question? They will give you a choice. For example, they will present you with a decision and they'll ask you whether it is a microeconomic decision or a macroeconomic decision. So in order to um, decide if it is a micro or macro choice, you just have to need to understand if it is related to households and firms, then it is microeconomics. So what are households? Households are people, individuals. So individual people, these are households. So household just means individuals and firms means the companies. So if it is relating to households or companies, right, individuals or companies, that is a microeconomic choice. If it isn't, it's a macroeconomic choice. And we'll look at some examples later on. And then microeconomics, what does this mean? So this government right here, the study of the whole economy. So whenever you see something related to the whole economy, for example, government policies, national, when you see national, if you say that something is national, that is macroeconomics. Sorry, macroeconomics. When you see these words that are relating to the whole economy, that is a macroeconomic decision or choice. And economic agents. So this is also very simple. You don't need to memorize this. Just need to know there are three kinds of agents. What are agents? Agents are the people that acts in our economy. So there are three groups of people that act in our economy. The first is households. So households are individuals, right? They are individuals, so individual people. Then there are firms. Firms are companies. And then there's the government. These two, the individuals and the companies, these are considered as microeconomic decisions. These are called micro. If the government related, these are mostly macro, but sometimes this may vary as well, so you need to be careful. And that is actually it for this chapter. I think we just need to look at a few examples. For example, uh, if it is related to a farmer negotiating for a machine, what is it? It is of course a relating to households. So it is a microeconomic. It is a microeconomic choice. If it is relating to farmers or anything like that, this is relating to households. If it is relating to a firm, and then maybe they will trick you and say the firm is paying its taxes, what is it? Is it a micro, macro? So if it's relating to firms, it is micro. It is not the study of the whole economy. For example, if the government is considering a national policy, for example, a national policy. If it is considering a national policy, then we see that both government and national is here, so it's definitely my macro choice. And that is actually it. There won't be a lot of MCQs on this chapter, and it's actually really simple. You don't need to memorize a lot of stuff. So that's it.